Yeah, so Sadat is not only doing livestock but also into crops, right?
Yes.
So we can see maize, rice, and others. Let us go through. This is my first time, and we are here to talk about rice farming on this channel. This is my first time. So take us through what's the process and how do you do it?
Well, is it afternoon or is it still morning? Well, hello. I'm still Anwar Sadat Galaxy. So, this is my rice farm
Okay.
here, and it's basically for domestic consumption. I don't sell it.
Okay.
I plant this, I harvest, I use it to feed the family.
Okay.
So that's basically the main aim. Because this land here is waterlogged.
Okay.
If you plant maize, it wouldn't thrive in it. So I just decided to use for the rice.
Okay.
So it's not about any. It's almost, let me think.
One plot.
Yes, it's almost one plot,
Okay.
1 to 2 plots.
Okay.
So it's only for domestic consumption, not for sale.
Harvest.
And the maize too, I harvest it. We convert some into cassava dough, convert some into corn dough. It's also for domestic consumption.
Okay.
So we don't sell anything here.
Wow.
None of them is for sale.
So is it up to an acre with the
Yeah, it's
rice
2 acres.
and the
It's 2 acres.
2 acres?
Yes, for the rice and the maize.
Okay.
But the rice takes the chunk of it.
Okay.
Yes, the rice is bigger than.
How many bags do you get in a good harvest?
I don't actually measure it.
Okay.
Because we harvest it in tranches. Because if you check, the ones here are dried
Okay.
before the ones here.
Mm.
So we plant this side,
Okay.
then we plant the other side too.
Okay.
So basically, size 5 sack, I can get like 6 or
Okay.
7. Yes, 6 or 7.
Wow.
That's on a good day. And we plant 3 times a year.
Here.
Yes, here.
Okay.
3 months the maize is ready.
Mm.
Because the land is fertile, and my cattle ranch,
Yeah.
the poop and the droppings that I gather from it, I use that one as fertilizer, so I don't buy fertilizer also.
Okay.
So that's what helps to grow very, very well.
Mm.
And the land actually naturally is very fertile.
Okay.
So no fertilizer, no any other chemical is used here, apart from the spraying.
Okay.
Though the spraying is what we use chemical for, but the rest is just organic.
Wow. What of the rice?
The rice too, we plant it once a year.
Okay.
Yes, once a year.
Mm.
Because when it's too sunny, the rice wouldn't thrive.
Okay.
So the rice is almost due for harvest, but we are just waiting for it to dry
Okay.
on the tree itself.
Okay.
Because right now, if you harvest it and you dry it, it wouldn't be much good for consumption.
Okay.
So after it starts drying, I will just use maybe 2 weeks with
Okay.
my dad
Okay.
to harvest it bit by bit, because we are not here all the time.
Mm.
You harvest it, you dry it here. Then after that, you take it to the mill.
Okay.
They will mail it. This one we get almost like 6 bags
Okay.
of the 50 kg,
Okay.
like 6 bags. We distribute it to the family so that everyone can eat it.
Wow. You are
This
making
is
good
just
use
a
of the land, though.
humanitarian job.
You are making good use of the land.
Yeah, that's why everybody should do, because land is just like, it's everything.
Okay.
Land is everything. Africa here, even you see on top of someone's house,
Yeah.
something is growing on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you have a land, you just have to make good use of it.
Mm.
There are a lot of things. I'm even planning on planting tomatoes and
Okay.
pepper
Okay.
on the other side,
Mm.
so that I will reduce the cost of feeding in the house.
Wow, family man.
That's
You don't want to spend much on feed there.
well, it's
on
not easy.
food.
You have to, at least, you have to be creative.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'll use the other side for tomatoes and pepper,
Okay.
so that you at least
After here, the waste you can feed it to your animals.
the waste you can feed. This waste, you know, the maize,
Yeah.
the stock after
Yeah.
harvesting,
Yeah.
we cut them into pieces. I want to buy the chaff,
Okay.
but you know it's all finances.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cut them into pieces, mix them with the feed, and it's also a source of.
Same applies to the rice straw.
Yeah, the rice there, I don't normally feed them with it because
Why?
you know most of the time the rice, let me say, ekeka.
Yeah.
So my cows, they are not used to it.
Okay.
They are not used to it.
But when it's dry, then you chop it.
I've never tried it.
Oh, but it's good.
I only use it. I once saw someone doing it, but
Okay,
I've
yeah.
never used the rice to feed.
Oh, okay.
I only use out of the maize.
Mm.
Yes. as my other hustle too. This one is for domestic consumption.
Yeah. I interviewed one guy. He was saying crops farmers depend on livestock farmers, and livestock farmers depend on
And
crop
this is the
farmers.
case on both.
And this is the case. I'm trying to say what he said is true.
Yes, it's
Yeah. But they shouldn't make it feel like livestock farmers are not important.
Oh, you see, some of the livestock farmers are cruel
Yeah.
because, you know, someone will hustle, will suffer to plant a maize
Yeah.
till the time of harvest, and your livestock farm, your cattle will just come and take it off
Yeah.
within a second.
Yeah.
So the person wouldn't be happy. I'm a farmer,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't like my animal to go and feed on someone's
Yeah, of course.
crop. So I'm very, very, very careful about that.
Yeah, that is true. So I can see nets on it. Why is it that?
You see, birds.
Okay.
The birds feed on the grains.
Okay.
And they mostly come settle on the tree, then they pierce a hole on the stalk itself and drain all the fluid in it.
Okay.
So the rice wouldn't get the energy or the nutrients to grow very well.
Okay.
So we cover it in this way so that when they come and they settle on it, they wouldn't be able to get
To the
to
green.
feed on the rice itself.
Oh.
And when the rice starts getting dried too,
Yeah.
that's when they come in their numbers.
Okay.
It's most of other rice farmers who do large scale, they hire people with catapults. They will sit there when the birds come, then they'll just throw the stone and the birds will just scatter away.
Wow.
But I mean, because I'm not mostly here,
Yeah.
maybe I'll go and be doing other things. So I'll just choose to cover it. So after covering it, I'm safe. So before we harvest, we have long trees here. I've cut some long stalks here.
Yeah.
I'll use that one to raise the net up
Okay.
so that I'll be able to stand comfortably in it.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So this net is reusable.
Okay.
Next year,
Okay.
I'll be able to plant and the net will still be there.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not careless
Yeah.
to destroy it.
Yeah. So how long have you been planting the
For 6 years now.
6 years? Wow.
6 years. But my dad was the one, he's tired of the rice.
Okay.
So he has handed that one over to me. So I'm now the one in charge of it.
Oh, okay.
Small. We are just all feeding each other.
Yeah, that is true.
Food is very, very important.
Yes,
I like food.
Yeah, I like food too. I like to eat a lot. So you can see the maize, and you have your animals here at the same place, which makes makes sense. Wow. Wow. Nice place.
And this one, I fenced it because of the cattle.
Okay.
At first, they used to come in here.
Okay.
So this fence was mostly was the one used to fence this whole place.
Okay.
So it came to a time that they were doing renovation.
Yeah.
When they were changing it, I just had to grab the waste ones and
Okay.
use it as my fence so that the cattle wouldn't be able to come in and destroy the hardware.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
Wow. And they are not trying to come in or something like
No,
that.
no, they don't try to come in.
Yeah. Well, that's what the cross farmers should do. Sometimes where you are planting, maybe it's close to a livestock farmer. So you have to do it. At least, I'm not saying it's
For
a...
your safety.
Yeah, but some will make it feel like my crops won't walk to you, it's your animals who will walk to me.
Exactly.
So I won't do anything about it.
You should
Keep your animals well. But you have to know that we are helping each other.
Exactly.
We are helping each other. Some will just do it at the roadside, road, where the animals are passing.
Some people are, they do it intentionally. Okay, let's do this scenario. Okay, my cattle came to eat your maize, and you hurt my cattle.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, fine. We all have to be even, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how much is the maize? Let me buy the maize. You to replace my cattle. Who will be at lost?
You the crop farmer.
So it's good. Some years passed, some animals came here to destroy our crops.
Yeah.
We followed all the animals to where they stay.
Yeah.
And the person compensated us.
Yeah.
Everybody's now at peace. They don't even come here again.
Okay.
You understand? So we should all help each other.
Yeah, that is true.